What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. This is Stockholm Gunner. I do not have a good news for you guys, unfortunately. And you probably have already heard that our second striker, Kai Havertz, is injured. Big problems for Arsenal. Big problems for Arsenal fans as well. Why? Because Arsenal are now scrambling just to go and find a striker in order to have a backup striker for Victor Gyökeres. This is unbelievable. This club is sometimes a joke, man. People are getting paid a good amount of money in order to think and prepare and plan ahead so that teams are propped for the season, right? We knew that we had Victor Gyökeres and Kai Havertz. Those were our two strikers. We should have gone a third striker in. I mean, Gabriel Jesus is injured. He's not coming back anytime soon. So therefore, the planning should have been a lot better. It is unbelievable. It is a mess. Kai Havertz is injured. He has a knee injury. How bad is it? I do not know yet, but this is a breaking news basically from the most of the gurus out there who are telling us about the news. So let's jump right into it and tell you about what those guys have said on the X, right? Before we do that, if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel. Smash the like for the video, and for my regular audience, smash the like for the video as well. Much appreciated. And now let's have a look at the tweets that we got earlier today. This is the tweet from Now Arsenal. They said, breaking news. Arsenal's forward Kai Havertz is set for spell out with another knee injury. Duration of a time on the sideline is currently unclear, but Arsenal are actively exploring transfer market for signing to strengthen attack and provide a cover. Arsenal is scrambling out in the market. I do not know who's out there currently that we can go and get. And I hope for God's sake that they don't turn to Chelsea. I mean, I shouldn't put it out there, but knowing Arteta and how much he loves Chelsea, we're probably going to see Jackson in amongst our players. I hope not. I really hope not. But that is the news right there. And David Austin said this as well. Arsenal's forward Kai Havertz are set for spell out with a knee injury. Assessment of the 26-year-old German international, early stage, so prognosis plus duration unclear, but Arsenal actively exploring in the transfer market for signings to strengthen attack and provide cover. It is unbelievable. People. That is what's going on currently. Kai Havertz injury. We do not know much about it. Whether he will need a operation on that knee or whether it is just something that he can work it out, right? Just having a rest and so on. We will see what comes out. But it does not look good for us. I know that we have Mikel Merino who can also play as that false nine, but we do want the likes of Kai Havertz in the team to be that backup for Victor Gyökeres. Because with Victor Gyökeres, he's a new guy to the Arteta system, so it may take just a little bit of time in order for him to really click and get into the rhythm of the Arsenal way of playing, with Arteta's way of playing, right? So we will see what Arsenal do and who they will get. Because like I said, I do not know who's out there currently who is available other than that Juventus guy that we went for a couple of seasons ago, Blajovic, right? I don't know if Arteta is still keen on that player, but he may reinvigorate the interest again for that player. That is the Kai Havertz news. The second news is that our left winger Trossard has signed an extension, has agreed an extension. This is basically a reward for Trossard. Like, you know my feeling about Trossard. I think between Martinelli and Trossard, I would have kept Martinelli, right, and sold Trossard. But the way Arteta works, his mind is completely different from most other managers. And you guys remember that we did not want to extend the contract for Thomas Partey because he was 30-year-old, right? Above 30, what was it, 31 or 32? Now this guy is 30-year-old and we rewarding him with a extension, improved terms. This is what Ben Jacobs said on his tweet, right? X. Leandro Trossard has agreed improved terms at Arsenal and the contracted until the summer 2027. Initial approaches this summer from Brentford and Dartmouth, but Trossard still valued by Arsenal and this who stuck to a high valuation, right? But we know that Trossard has signed a contract now with Arsenal, so therefore it doesn't look like we're gonna go get a left winger. We really needed the left winger, but we're not gonna go get a left winger. SCA is going to Tottenham, right? And we are stuck with Leandro Trossard here. I don't know what's going on currently with Arsenal. It is unbelievable. And when we think that we are making progress in the transfer window by getting Zubimendi, Victor Gyökeres, Kepa, let's add in Nuno Madueke in there as well. And all we needed was just a quality left winger. Then we'll be talking, right? But Arsenal doesn't really push all the way to the end in order to get you what you really need, right? 95%. We only need that 5% to be completed. The left winger, and they're not gonna do it. I don't think they're not gonna do it. Now we are scrambling out on the market just to find another backup striker for Victor Gyökeres. So we will see what happens. We will see what happens. That is the news. That's what I heard and that's what I gathered. So therefore, that's what I give you guys. That's all I had for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like for the video. Much appreciated. Have a nice one. Peace out.